is Cindy Tang, and over the summer I read The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat by Oliver Sacks. This book is a collection of his patients' stories who came to him to his neurology clinic. This book is separated into 4 parts: losses, excesses, transports, and the world of the simple. I'm going to be giving a brief summary of one chapter from each part. So for part 1, a patient named Christina lost her proprioception before going into surgery. With a proprioceptive deficit in her body, her parietal lobes had nothing to interact with, which caused her to be paralyzed from head to toe. She had to relearn how to move her body parts and do daily functions like walking. In part 2, Ray was diagnosed with Tourette's. This gave him an advantage. Tourette's. This gave him an advantage by having fast reflexes and reactions, making him good at physical activities like drumming and ping pong. Although he was offered medication to regulate his Tourette's, he refused to take medication because he didn't like the feeling of being slowed down. He was so used to being quick and reflexive that he was already so used to it. In part 3, a medical student named Stephen D. was under the influence of PCP, cocaine, and amphetamines when he dreamt that he was a dog. And when he woke up, he had the heightened sense of smell just like a dog. So it was revealed later in the chapter that he was actually Oliver Sacks, which is really interesting because as a neurologist, he also had experienced abnormalities, and it's also really interesting that he decided to put his own story in his clinical tales. And in part 4, a pair of twins with autism plays games and does math by memory instead of understanding the concepts. Since they have autism, people think that they're dumb and like that they don't know how to do math, but they really surprised everyone when they played that game because they won. And it's a game for finding prime numbers. Overall, I recommend this book. It was really enjoyable. I think I finished it in like 2 to 3 days, and I think it's really interesting because I learned a lot about the brain and about how different parts of the brain work and how it affects other parts of the body. Like if something goes wrong in the brain, something else will go wrong in your bodily functions. It shows the complexity of the brain and how, although these patients were diagnosed with their disorders, many were able to be optimistic about it and find solutions to work around their impairities, which I thought was really inspiring because it taught me that I shouldn't always be complaining about my life because other people out there have it way worse than I do, and I should be happy, fortunate for who I am. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.